Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Jimmy Butler.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Now Golden State's starting five. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Post in at center, locking down the middle. And for Milwaukee, they've got Taurean Prince. Bobby Portis out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Jackson, and it's Lillard in at the one. So the Bucks win the tip. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
Now here's Curry after the miss from Damian Lillard. Here's the screen. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound outside for Curry. Hield sets the pick for Curry. Fires from way outside. Another miss by Curry. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated it.
Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Lillard's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Bucks. Pass to Post. And here is Hield. Green deciding where to go with it. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Tough to contest that one. Draymond went right up into a one-piece shooting motion.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
So Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Curry, good.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Taurean Prince. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bucks. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on.
And I think for Milwaukee, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Lillard, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to post. The kick outside to Butler. Drills it from outside. Butler's got 5 now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lillard, the pass to Portis. Kuzma against Butler. Lopez sets a screen for Kuzma. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now here's Curry. He had 34 points in the win against Chicago. Inside, Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And bigs like Portis can get up and make those dunks look sweet.
Curry against Lillard. Three-pointer, Butler. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Jackson. Still without a basket. Lopez inside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now Lillard after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Curry, and stolen by Lillard. There's the lob to Jackson. It's stolen by Hield. Curry on the wing. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here is Lillard, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Trains the 3-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Curry. Misses from short range. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Payton, and it's Moody in at the 3. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Trent, right side, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Well, Steph has been in so many big moments that seeing the poise and control right there, not a surprise.
Here's Kuzma. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And a brief check of the stats for Stephen Curry. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging about 24 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. On the wing, Porter, guarded by Curry. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Kuzma can't get it to go. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Now, here's Porter. Nothing on the board. Prince outside. Beyond the arc. Pajensky grabs the board. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Payton with a screen on Trent. Pass to Curry. The tray. Porter pulls it in.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Prince can't hit. The Warriors leading. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Kuzma. To the middle.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. The Warriors shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Sends with the rebound. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Porter with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Trent can't hit. Moody the pass to Payton. And Payton throws it down.
Payton with just big-time vertical.
Prince dishes to Porter. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Prince. Back to Kuzma. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Kuzma's got 8 points.
Boy, that 3 falling for Kuzma is going to open up the rest of that offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Different look here for the Warriors. And a chance here to see our rookie watch. The biggest point-producing freshman over the last 10 games. Well, you look at Podziemski, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
Showing flashes of just explosive scoring ability. When called upon, he can put buckets up in a hurry.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Here's Lillard. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Outside Jackson. Lopez sets a screen for Jackson. The kick out to Lopez. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Here's Jackson following the basket by Draymond Green. Lopez a screen on Green. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And, Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. How do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
And the first one drops. Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Post. The shot off that time. Good D by Lopez. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the Bucks miss again. Pass to Podziemski. Fires the 3. And the 3-ball is good. And the Warriors lead by 4.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
And looking ahead tonight, here are the upcoming games we're looking forward to. It'll be the Hawks against the Magic in Orlando. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern.
These teams are well matched. It's going to be anyone's game.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Curry. Taurean Prince is out there with Portis. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Jackson in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And he makes both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Lillard against Curry. Lopez, a screen on Curry. Three-pointer, Lillard connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 8 points.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
Portis against Green. Outside Curry. Healed outside. From downtown, they get the rebound. Outside for Curry. From deep. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Outside Portis. Prince outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Lopez sets a screen for Portis. And he banks in the layup. Portis has got his second basket of the night.
Inside, Portis knows exactly what to do. He gets physical and wins that joust.
Hield kicks to Curry. Butler feeling out of it, and they double up Butler for the 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Lillard attacking. AGA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Damian Lillard. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, a Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
For the lead. And again, the Bucks miss. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Green. Down low. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Jimmy's such a well-conditioned athlete, using that vertical he has to get up and throw it down.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Now Jackson. Here's Prince, defended by Butler. Prince misses. Warriors leading by 4. Hield kicks to Butler. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Lillard. It's Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 18 points.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And some changes here for the Bucks. Trent's checked in for Jackson. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Lillard. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for the Warriors. So it's the Bucks now. 7-point differential. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Porter. Still yet to score. Good on the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Porter against Curry. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 5. It's Prince on the wing. Defended by Butler. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Jackson-Davis. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Prince. Lopez has got 5 points so far. Outside Butler. He lobs it up. Lopez with the steal. Prince with the ball. Butler covering. Here's Trent. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
And the coaching staff wanting a little bit more of this from Trent, forcing his way to the line.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
First one falls for him.
Shooting the ball is one thing, but being a reliable, high-character guy is another, and that's what Gary Trent Jr. is.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Lopez. And it's Green and for Taurean Prince. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 1. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be game 5 of 7 on the road. Portis sets the pick for Porter. Kuzma outside. Over Payton. Payton on the double team. 5 to shoot. And it's Green missing. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Jackson-Davis in the corner. Trent against Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Kuzma against Payton. Now Kuzma from past the arc. That shot off. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Moody finds Curry. Payton with a screen on Green. Here's Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Curry excellent at reading the defense and taking advantage of any mistake.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now here's Porter. To the paint. There's Kuzma. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Now here's Moody. Guarded by Green. The Bucks train. Trent outside. Back to Porter. To tie it up. Misses the baby hook. The Warriors shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Podziemski. Here's Jackson Davis. And he makes that one. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Smith checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard comes in for Kevin Porter. And the Warriors also making a change. Fields checked in for Payton. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told them you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in. And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
Moody's shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. To take the lead, and the layup good by Lillard. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pretty close to impossible to stop Lillard inside like that, just too shifty.
Curry passes to Hield. Curry setting the pick for Hield. Jackson Davis with it. Outside Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Moody's shot is off. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 1-point game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Pass to post. Curry is inside. Covered by Lillard. Just 4 to shoot. Down low. Post. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And credit Buddy on that play. The correct read, setting up his teammate.
Outside Portis. With the drive. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Butler. Hield with a screen on Lillard. Here's Curry. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lillard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jackson passes to Lillard. And it's in there. Lillard's got 12 points in just the second hit.
That's a tip of the cap there. Always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Lillard. It's Curry outside. No good. Shot missing. Bucks have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Lillard. Green with the rebound. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, the energy Hield is playing with right now. What a huge possession, ready to rip it.
Now here's Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Here's Curry. Got it.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. .50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard against Curry. With some arc, and it's Lillard missing. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Here's Curry. Good!
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great score, and what a situation for Steph to get it done.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Lopez from long range. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by 4. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Lillard misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Taking 2 shots. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry taking 2 shots. Gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. You guys had it going from long range. When that happens, how does that affect the offense?
Well, when they're making shots, it's opening the lane for us drivers. And we just want them to continue to shoot with confidence. Everybody on this team, no matter if you make it or miss it, we need you to shoot it because that's what the game tells you to do.
Keeps the floor spread, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.